Hey everybody. We're muted. Can one of our participants drop a comment to see if you guys can hear us? Any luck?
Okay, well, if you can hear us, we're going to go ahead and do a quick round of introductions, and we'll introduce ourselves. My name is Jared Lindo, and I'm with OC, the Orange County ASCE YNF, and we're all here part of the Popsicle Stick Bridge competition. So thanks for joining us virtually.
Okay, hi everyone, my name is Raul Rodriguez. I'm also here on behalf of Orange County branch, and my job for today is I will be the one on the meter reading out the loads your bridges can take.
Hi, I'm Devon Jennings. I'm here with the LA YMF chapter, and my job is to measure the weights of the bridges and the maximum forces that they hold.
Hey guys, I'm Brandon Long, the LA YMF chapter. Today I'll be helping bring over the bridges over for the testing.
Hey all, my name is Memo Medina. Today I'll be watching the comments and managing the laptop over there.
Yeah, and actually we've had a lot of other wonderful volunteers and participants that help to score and do a lot of the different judging for the reports, the PowerPoints, and the videos that students submitted today. So those have already been submitted by all the students. We've input those scores from all the judges, and what you'll be doing today is all of our bridge breaking, so a lot of the fun stuff. So thanks for tuning in, and let's get to breaking, right?
All right.
Oh yeah, we're hosted at UC Irvine, so we're down in Irvine.
Oh, that's right. Huge thanks to UCI for hosting us here. We thought it'd be great to keep it local with one of our educational resources here for the community in Orange County. And we're really happy to be here, one of the state-of-the-art facilities in the engineering department. So, do it. Okay, and what I'll be putting on the bridge and what we'll be doing for a lot of the bridges is we've got a 3x3 just block that the apparatus, which is essentially a winch and a force gauge that's attached to it, and we'll be using that to load all of the bridges. Our first bridge up that we have is group 107.
Group 107. That is one of our Mission Viejo High School teams. All right, so right now, Jared and Raul are setting up the machine. If our students remember, we needed a 1.5 inch opening so that we can fit this block through to get it to our winch. That winch is connected to our force gauge, which is in the second screen you can see. So we see right now Raul is zeroing it out. And the force gauge is set to record the peak. So once the machine knows that it reached the limit and didn't go any further, that's where we know where your bridge maxed out. And again, if you all remember, the calc is the load sustained divided by the weight of the bridge. It's a simple calc, and essentially that's how we get our efficiency calc.
I think we're good to go.
All right, so here we go. 3, 2, 1. That one's frozen. All right.
39.6.
Okay, so we have already a tiny. Oh, there it is. It updated. The force gauge was not updating, but you can see now it reads 39.6. So good job, Mission Viejo. I know we have. We had a huge turnout from Mission Viejo, so this is one of their 10 bridges. So more to come. So now, while Jared and Raul clear out and his lovely daughter helps us clear out, Devon is inputting the results into our spreadsheet.
39.6. Correct?
Yeah.
39.6. Okay. The bridge weighs 549 grams.
Next up is team 216.
All right, Team 216. This is one of our City Honors International Preparatory School. 216. Similarly, we have a few from City Honors. We have 3 bridges from their school, so this is one of 3. While they're loading, I will say that prior to this, right, we took documented pictures of all the bridges. If there were any violations, we already accounted for all of that. Everything has been input, and like Jared said, today is just a fun part of seeing these bridges loaded to their maximum. Okay, it's zeroed out, so we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. All right, nice job.
27.2.
See, I didn't update this stuff.
27.2.
Yeah, and I'm noticing on my end the force gauge screen is not updating as it should be, but rest assured it did read 27.2 like Raul said.
Next up is team 113, 113. Right, thank you.
113. This is another Mission Viejo High School.
113.
113. Were you able to input everything for the first one?
Yeah.
Or first and second? Okay, gauge zeroed out. I know it's not updating, but it is zeroed out. So we can start in 3, 2, 1. All right, nice.
42.6.
42.6 was a max load.
Thank you, Ms. Bell. All right, next up is team 204. 204.
Team 204. That is, sorry, the background noise. That is one of 5 teams from Francisco Bravo Medical Magnet High School. This bridge is a little bit taller, so they had to pull the winch up a little bit before resetting it to 0.
This is a pretty unique design.
Yeah, it's a pretty bridge. One second.
There's 2 206. There's not 204.
Let's check the.
The one I use is probably 204.
Okay, all right. I'm on this way. Jared,
We're waiting. We're gonna wait.
Oh, this other way.
we did it twice.
There's a problem.
Oh, this one was the big one to wait. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway.
This one, we're gonna quickly unload to make sure that we correctly capture the weight of it. We have an Excel sheet and we just wanna make sure the number we input was correct. We're just building up to suspense. Yeah.
Yeah, how about you guys wait this while we load it at one?
Okay. Team 204, stand by. We're gonna weigh it while we start testing another bridge.
So next up, right now is team 208.
Team 208. That is one of our participants from Downey High School. Downey High School is a first-time participant, I believe, and this is one of their 3 bridges. Thanks, sir. Oh, 242 minus.
Let me show you.
Okay, we got 208.
208. Again, this is Downey High School. And zeroed out.
We're good.
Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. You can see it start to buckle a little bit. All right.
12.7. 12.7. 12.7.
This bridge took 12.7. Apologies that the force gauge is not updating, but it's updating on our end. That's the important part. It's not updating.
Oh, it's just a lot.
Next up is team 214.
214. This is our second team from City Honors International Preparatory School. All right, we're fitting the loading apparatus through.
It's tight. Yeah, we got it. Didn't leave too much room for I think that's good.
All right. And this job team, barely enough space to fit it through, but it worked. Okay, the machine is zeroed out. It's reading 2.5, but it is zeroed out. Okay. Yeah, it's a lag. 3, 2, 1. All right.
8.2.
This bridge took a max load of 8.2. Nice job.
Next up is team 203. 203.
Yeah, I see the question here. If we can announce the mass of the bridges before testing. So yeah, we'll start reading out their weight in grams as we test them.
All right, this is 203. Yeah, 203.
203. What's the weight of 203?
Yeah.
Okay.
This bridge weighs 280 grams.
Okay.
Oh, apologies, 208 grams. This bridge in particular, it didn't meet the minimum length. Normally with other machines, we wouldn't be able to test it, but this machine is able to accommodate the different lengths. So whatever penalty had to be applied for the length has already been taken into account. So, regardless of that, we still want to test it out so our participants can know the max that it takes. What was the number?
What?
Team ID.
203. Cool.
Wait,
That's the team.
203. Was it 203?
Yeah.
203. This is Francisco Bravo Medical Magnet High School. All right, zeroed out. So we will start in 3, 2, 1. All right.
11.2.
This bridge took a load of 11.2. Chris, to answer your question, the load is in pounds. So it's pounds divided by, foot pound, divided by the weight, which is in grams, but we convert to pounds.
Okay, next up is team 105. 105.
105.
Yeah, 105.
All right, team 105. This is one of our participants from San Clemente High School.
It was 379 grams.
This bridge is 379 grams. You have to flip it. Right now we're adjusting the loading machine a little bit. From what I understood, this bridge was just the minimum length, which is fine. I think it's just a little bit of a tight fit, but it works.
So they have their bridges that could be between 37 and 47 inches, and they made it the exact 37.
So good job on following the rules. This bridge, just to make sure it doesn't slip off, we'll be holding the ends while Jared is applying the load. It doesn't affect its results since we're just securing the point load or the fixed supports at the end. Machine is zeroed out. I know it's not updating, but it is zeroed out. And we'll start. And then Jared, can you hold the other end?
I'm not going to hold the bridge, I'll just hold the support. Okay. Ready?
Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1.
put right in.
All right.
55.8.
This bridge took a load of 55.8 pound-foot.
Yeah,
Next up is team 115. 115.
Team 115. This is our one school from our one bridge from Sonora High School. Similar to one of our other teams, this one was a little too short, so we will accommodate it, but it did violate the minimum length and the weight.
115. It's 411.
411. This bridge weighs 411 grams. All right, a little bit of setup there. All right, force gauge is zeroed out.
Oh, wait.
Zeroed out, so we will start in 3, 2, 1.
$5.4.
5.4. So you can see in the case of this bridge, the railing may have had a little too little glue or something to that effect, where the deck disconnected from the entire truss system. But good job.
Next is team 101.
101.
101. This is our second San Clemente High School team
342.
with a weight of 342 grams. This bridge has a nice intricate truss system that's making it a little difficult for us to get the plate in, but it got in. All right, the winch is attached. Now Raul will zero out the loading machine, or sorry, the force gauge. Zeroed out. Now we will start in 3, 2, 1.
$21.2.
21.2 was a load that this bridge sustained.
Back to 201.
We waited now, right?
Yeah.
204.
All right, we have now circled back to 204. We took the weight.
The weight of 204 is
342 grams. All right. Bridge is set up. The gauge is zeroed out. Now we will start in 3, 2, 1. All right.
33.8.
Nice job. 33.8. That was a beautiful bridge. I was sad to see it snap. But they all got to go.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Next up is team 205. 205.
Team 205. This is one of our other participants from Francisco Bravo Medical Magnet High School.
Oh, it's 208. 208 grams.
208.
Yeah, 208.
All right. This bridge weighs 208 grams. Gauge is zeroed out. Again, apologies for the delay. It's I think we have too many machines on the Wi-Fi here. But rest assured, we are grabbing the correct information.
And this is the lightest bridge too.
Oh, okay, this is the lightest.
208 and 205 are the same, the lightest.
208. Okay. Yeah. So just another fact that 208 grams was 2 bridges weigh 208 grams, and those were our lightest bridges here. Okay, machine zeroed out. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. $46.8 was the load that this took. I don't know if you saw from the angle, but this bridge did have a little bit of torsion. It did twist a little bit.
Next up is team 206. 206.
206.
Team 206. This is one of our other participants from Downey High School. We had 3 teams from Downey. I believe this is the second that we have so far.
This is 367 grams.
This bridge weighs 367. I know we're always covering the magic, but this one's a little tricky to get in there.
Really tight
Yeah.
spacing.
Very nice, efficient spacing. Okay.
Let me zero up.
What is that? That's 206? What is that number again?
It was. Oh, it's 206. 206.
Oh, we gotta we weigh it again. That was the other one I got confused with 204.
Okay, this one.
But that's the second one. Sorry.
Sorry, everybody. Overall, we had 2 numbers that we got mixed up, 204 and 206. So again, sorry for building up to suspense. We have to make sure we got the correct weight of this bridge. We want to make sure everything is input correctly, so double checking is critical. And apologies that it was a little bit of a hiccup on our end.
That's all right. I realized that. I don't want to do it.
Well, next up right now is team 116. 116.
116. So again, we'll come back to 206.
You weigh up.
116 is one of our Mission Viejo teams.
Yeah. So this one's actually going to get docked because it doesn't fit the 3x3 in it. It's not properly anyways.
This is 116,
Yeah, this one's.
and this weighs 212.
This bridge weighs 212 grams.
16. So if you can see from Sean too, it doesn't really fit.
So this one, we have to adapt to get the apparatus to load. So as Jared mentioned, there is a penalty applied for not being able to accommodate the plate.
3x3.
But like we said, we're still testing to see, we still want to see what the bridge can take.
Yeah, it doesn't fit. Yeah. Or you want that? So I'll just try to rewind it. So that, yeah, just like that. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, that's probably aggressive. Yeah. So this one couldn't hold the 3x3 block, so we just put the bolt through it, and we're hanging it in the middle, so that it'll
So it'll be a perpendicular.
basically just hang right in the middle of that bolt, and it'll span across both trusses.
Exactly. So as Jared said, we're still applying a perpendicular load, point load direct down. It's a little bit of a irregular placement, but we should still be able to get a reading. All right, it's zeroed out. So 3, 2, 1. Okay, this bridge took 8.2 pounds foot.
Yeah, it had a lot of slack that I had to roll up.
Yes. Nice job, team.
Seventeen, 118, 118.
118, 118. This is another one of our Mission Viejo High School teams. It's a very aesthetically pleasing bridge. Nice job. We'll see how it takes the load. Weight
118 is 510 grams.
510 grams. You kind of see it's a little bit of a bigger bridge. So 510 grams this bridge weighs. Machine is zeroed out. Now we will start in 3, 2, 1. Wow. No worries there. We'll get our apparatus back in.
61.
61 pounds is what this bridge was able to take so far.
Next up is team 109.
Team 109. This is also Mission Viejo High School.
Yeah,
This bridge weighs 360 grams. You can see Raul and Jared just about set up. Raul will zero out. Machine has been zeroed out. And now Jared can start in 3, 2, 1. All right.
Failure in the deck.
This bridge, again, sometimes our bridges, the constructability of it sometimes affects where the engineering doesn't get to come in all the time. And I remember this from my steel bridge days too. So this one took, what was it, Raul?
8 pounds.
8 pounds is what it took since the bottom sheared off.
But but they put the deck below the actual support.
So we'll share picture. We can have pictures later, but essentially the support was under the deck, where maybe if it would have been on top, it would have taken a little bit more. But the sticks just unfortunately sheared off.
What team number?
This is team 106.
So this was the team that put the supports below the deck, which you weren't supposed to do.
Yeah. So team 106. This is Mission Viejo High School. 416 grams. This bridge, I think we received a question during the design process, and unfortunately, the supports ended up being at 36 inches instead of 37. Total bridge length is 37, but the supports were a little too short. So that's why you see Raul and Jared having to modify the loading rig in order to accommodate. So like I've mentioned before, we're still applying the load, but any applicable penalty has been applied. So machine is zeroed out. So we'll start loading in 3, 2, 1. Forty-seven. That's interesting. You saw some torsion there. So that's it.
Next up is team 104.
Team 104. This is also Mission Viejo High School. This team, we had a penalty due to the 50% rule violation. There were supports under the bridge that unfortunately cover more than 50% of the face of the popsicle stick. So again, resulting penalties have been applied, but we'll see what this bridge takes. It's a beautiful bridge. 104.
829 grams.
This bridge weighs 829 grams. So far, this has been our highest, and you kind of see it's a little bit more robust than some of our other bridges. And yeah, we'll see where it goes. Machine is zeroed out. So Jared will start in 3, 2, 1. All right. So as we mentioned, this bridge was a little bit more robust and had the supports under. Sometimes a little bit of illegal supports, but this bridge did take 106 pound-foot.
And the structure did break over today.
Yeah, the structure was still solid. It was actually the deck construction, which of course we're limited to with the.
I guess I'll
Put it, yeah.
202.
So as I mentioned, the old bridge or the past bridge actually failed at the deck due to the constructability of it. So we're limited as much as we can with our white glue, but the structure itself held up pretty well.
202.
Next bridge is 202. This is one of our participants from Francisco Bravo Medical Magnet High School with a weight of 377 grams. Machine is zeroed out. So Jared will start in 3, 2, 1. All right.
26.
This bridge took 26 pounds of force. Nice job.
Next up is team 215.
215. This, I believe, is our third team from City Honors International Preparatory School. This bridge weighs 271 grams. All right. Machine is set up. Gauge is set to 0. All right. Now Jared will start loading in 3, 2, 1. Nice job.
12.25.
120.
Oh, yeah, 122.5.
One decimal off. 122.5. If you remember, it's already snapped, but if you remember, it had some vertical supports that I think helped this bridge a lot. Vertical supports kind of close to the center. So nice job, team.
Next up is team 206 going back. 206.
206, we're back. We've captured the weight. Sorry, Downey, but we're here and we're ready.
206.
Wait. 341 grams this bridge came in at. Jared is setting up the machine. Similar song and dance. Roll will 0 out. Roll the bottom one. Okay, machine is 0'd out. Is peak still applied? Yeah, okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. All right.
5.9.
5.9. Unfortunately, similar to some of our other bridges, the deck sheared off. You know, the way that it was constructed with little support, that the bottom just unfortunately came off. So it was 5.9. Good job, team.
209.
209. This is one of 3 teams from Arleta, sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, Arleta High School. This bridge weighs 408 grams. Nice clean deck, top deck, bottom truss system. The machine is 0'd out, and now we will start in 3, 2, 1. Over 100, you're just putting the notes. Wow. Uh-oh.
We're at 290.
290.6 so far. Mr. Sai, you get bragging rights that you shut down our machine. Hopefully we could get it back here in a minute. It may be a dead battery. Please bear with us. Gonna go on mute for a second. There was a snap, so the max was 290.6.
I was just letting the slack off.
around that little turn. Let me go grab those
Okay.
I need that.
I know we have three similar design bridges from Arletta, and personally, I don't know if if our machine can do this 3 times, but we'll do our best. Nice job, team. So just so y'all know, Jared ran out to grab the trickle charger, so we can try to get our battery back online. So let's take a 5-minute break, so we can have you all back here at 1:50 or 1:51 ish. We'll take 5 minutes here. If that's okay. Apologies. Jared just ran a 6-minute mile to get his battery. We'll see if this helps out. So we're gonna stay muted for a little bit, and you can see us troubleshoot here. Mr. Morgan, good question. So we had a challenge with this, and part of it was we should have been a little bit more clear. Every year, right? We think we edit the rules to be as clear as possible, but it could be better. And the 50% rule does apply to the edge of the sticks. So I think about maybe 90% of our teams have a 50% rule applied to them, or a 50% rule violation applied to them. And unfortunately, yes, our team, our bridges from Arleta High School do violate the 50% rule. So there is that penalty applied. And you know, we have pictures of everything where if our advisors and our teams want to get more information after the event and after the results, we will be happy to go through all of that information with everybody. Thank you. All right. On the same thought of Arleta High School, so Mr. Sai, the bragging rights are not that you burn out our battery, is that you burnt out the regulator. So nice job there. Sorry, I didn't mean for that to sound sarcastic. It's impressive. Good job. It's a nice bridge, and we have two more of similar structure. So we'll see how those we'll see if we survive the bridges versus the bridges surviving our machine. Yeah, Mr. Morgan, thank you. And of course, we want to, you know, our goal is for these things to be as clear as possible. So hopefully next year we can add illustrations. Traditionally, this has always been the toughest one. The 50% rule is always the biggest challenge for our teams. And it's always unfortunate when we do have to apply the violation deduction. Nevertheless, though, there are no DQs. It's just, you know, we're applying penalties, and if any of our advisors or teams, you know, feel that that there was it wasn't clear, so their team shouldn't have a penalty, we can rest assured, you know, you can be sure that the same approach was applied to all of our teams. So it's the same basis that was applied for all teams that should keep us in an even playing field. Just bear with us a couple more minutes. Hopefully we can have this regulator back online. Hey, Jesus, thank you for joining us here. We're happy to have you. All right. So
We had a backup regulator.
so luckily, Jared, being the engineer he is, he had some redundancy built in. You can't see it, but at the bottom there was a second regulator ready in this event for this event. So yeah, it was not the battery; it was a regulator. And I saw a comment come in about whether the 50% rule is valid or not. Anybody that wants to have more information, we'll gladly discuss it later. So there will be opportunity for us to clarify any violations that were applied or anything like that. All right, we're back online. So
Gonna take this off again with team 103.
all right, we're back. Team 103. This is our another team from Mission Viejo High School,
302.
and it weighs 302 grams. Yeah. All right, so we're checking that our force reader is fine, and it still is recording the peak. So it's been zeroed out. Now Jared will start in 3, 2, 1.
$13.1.
13.1. The machine took a little longer there because there was some slack in the rope. So it was taking a while to catch up. 13.1 is what the bridge took.
Next up is team 201. 201.
Team 201. This is one of our other teams from Francisco Bravo Medical Magnet High School. This bridge weighs 261 grams.
Zero.
All right, machine's been zeroed out.
Oh, wait.
Zeroed out. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Nice job. 65.3. Next up, we have Team 110.
We have
This is also Mission Viejo High School.
110 weighs 236.
With a weight of 236 grams. All right, machine has been zeroed out. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1. All right. You almost scared Jared there.
Yeah.
This bridge took 3.8. I love the art, but it might have been a little too tall that it didn't get to reach all the way and support properly. But nice job, very pretty bridge.
Next up is team 207.
Okay, we have team 207. This is, I believe, our third team from Downey High School.
It weighs 279 grams.
279 grams. All right, rig is set up, gauge is zeroed out. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. All right, this bridge reached its deflection limit. Watch out.
5.9.
At 5.9. Nice job, team.
It's like an accordion.
Next up is team 114.
114. 114. This is another team from Mission Viejo High School. One particular thing with this bridge, our participants maybe forgot to add a space for us to put in our plate. So if our contestants are okay with it, we're gonna pop maybe 2 sticks off from the middle. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to load this machine or this bridge. So hopefully that's okay. All right, so we got in. We got in. And like I said, any penalty for that has been taken into account.
420.
And it weighs 423 grams. All right, zeroed out. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. All right, this bridge took a load of 17.1 pound-foot. Nice job. All right, we are at our last 2 bridges, and I will say I am a little bit terrified. It's our 2 bridges from Arleta High School that they have a similar structure. So I'm taking a wild guess and saying similar thing that happened with the first one as far as the max load will be somewhat what these bridges are taking. But I'll be curious to see how they perform from one another. So this is team 210. $459. 459 grams. Zeroed out. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. All right. This bridge took 148.3. And our final bridge, 211. also from Arletta.
And what is 407?
With a weight of 470. I believe the height requirement is fine. So the height requirement is having 4 inches clear above the deck. So there's no obstruction at the deck. Other than that, we have a maximum height limit of 24 inches. So the bridge is fine in that regard. So machine is zeroed out, and we'll start loading in 3, 2, 1. All right.
207.5.
In hindsight, maybe we should have gave Jared some safety goggles, but luckily he made it through unharmed. This bridge took 210.5. Similar to, yeah. So that concludes our bridges. So keep in mind, the max weight or the one with the most weight doesn't necessarily equal, most efficient. So we're going to take a little bit of time here to calc out our results. And hang tight, and hopefully we can have something in maybe 15, 20 minutes. We want to make sure that all of our math was input correctly. Everything is automated through Excel, so we'll make sure that everything is in there. So let's hang out, and we'll be back here at 2:30 p.m. All right, have you all stuck around? Hopefully, hopefully everybody's very excited to see what the results were for this year. So we took these 30 minutes to make sure that all of the raw data input into the Excel was captured correctly by the master score sheet, and make sure that each column was correct as in regards to every penalty that was applied to any bridge. So we have concluded, and we do have our results. And again, you know, I will say the rule book does state that judges' decisions are final. So any advisor or team can email us, but the 6 of us here have gathered and reviewed each case, not just now, but before the event, to make sure that our results here are accurate. Just to, you know, ultimately, we don't want to take away a result from a winning team in the event that we come back later and say, no, we messed up. So everything we have here is final. So this PowerPoint has slides for the overall winners and the technical report individual category winner. We are still working on the individual categories for PowerPoint presentation and video report. There's just a lot of data to sort through, so that will be published on the website hopefully tonight, maybe early tomorrow, and we'll send the email to our participants. But for now, you get to walk away with knowledge of the overall winners and the technical report individual winners. So I'm going to try to make this full screen. This one's fine. Right. Okay. Let me just double check that we're seeing it correctly. Go to YouTube.
You can ask the chat if they can see it.
Well, because I can't see the chat right now. Yeah. Okay, cool. Pretty much we just wanted to check on our end that we could see our screen. So thank you again to all 27 teams that coincidentally participated in the 27th annual Popsicle Stick Bridge competition. As you know, obviously this year it was very limited still due to COVID. We are here with our LA chairs that will be leading the event next year. You know, we always try to do that so that the continuity of it is always seamless, right? So in 2 years, when LA is done, we hope to have our OC chairs back out in LA and do the whole thing again. So hopefully next year, you know, we really hope to bring it back to be online. This year, thank you for sticking with this format for the past 2 years. It's worked for you know, it's worked as good as it can be, as it can do. And another thing is we hope to do is build another machine so that we have some redundancy in case any machine fails, so that there's no lag in the day the following year. So without further ado, I'll start with our first place overall winner. And it is Bravo Team 4 from Francisco Bravo Medical Magnet High School.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. And you see the Team 204. This was a very aesthetic bridge. And overall, there was 0 penalties applied. And ultimately, these 3 bridges are the ones that didn't have any violations in any of the categories. Up next is Team 2, second place overall. Second place overall, also from Francisco Bravo Medical Magnet High School, Bravo Team 2. Nice job. And you can see your bridge there. That's where we tried. This one took a little bit longer. We tried to include pictures so the other teams can see what it was, because at this point they're all sitting in a stack of broken bridges over by our corner. And sorry, I just skipped ahead. Our third place is from City Honors International Preparatory School, Chips, Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust. Congratulations. This is one of the bridges that, you know, we noticed that we had the strong reinforcement in the center that worked out very well. And moving on to technical reports. Oops. Yeah. Overall technical reports, we didn't include an individual slide for each one. We have Bravo Team 1, Francisco Bravo Medical Magnet High School as individual technical report winner. Digital Builders from Arleta High School as second place for technical report. And Bravo Team 2 from Francisco Bravo Medical Magnet High School for individual technical report, third place. So like I said, there's still 2 more individual categories and still some money to be awarded here for the PowerPoint individually and the video individually. So we hope to finish sorting through that data tonight, and we'll post it to the website, and maybe also include a snapshot for our participants so that you all can know the overall results for those individual categories. not presentation. Oh, this is copy and paste, so you can see it's not the overall winners for the presentation. Okay, so if there are any other questions, we'll take them now. Otherwise, our event has concluded, and like I said, we hope to have you next year. Hopefully, we're back to in person, and lastly, we'd like to thank our sponsors. You can see our banner in the backdrop. The staples has always been the LA section, right? That is here for LAYMF and OCYMF. So thank you to ASCE LA section. Thank you to ASCE Orange County branch. Thank you to City of LA Engineering, and thank you to Mark Thomas. So you guys make this event possible, and hopefully, yeah, like I said, next year we'll come back around for the 28th annual event. So thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day, and see you soon. Oops. What was it?